Books should be beautiful. They should spark children's sense of imagination. They should linger over the pages, the beautiful illustrations. So today I'm going to share with you some of our most beautiful books from Usborne Books and More. Starting with our youngest, this is our big book of nursery rhymes. Yes, it's the popular nursery rhymes you know and love, but the pages, the artwork are simply gorgeous. Great for little ones because the pages are not paper. They can't be ripped at all. This comes from our big book series. Some of our favorite new picture books are I Want to Dance. If you have little ballerinas in your home, this is a must read for you all. A little bunny sees a ballerina school where she wants to go join in the fun. She is allowed to practice with them, but when it comes time for the recital time, she is not allowed to perform. So she decides to make her own ballet recital in the woods. This is a beautiful story of inclusion and that there is a place indeed for everyone. The Perfect Shelter. The artwork in this one just blows me away. I have found myself and my children lingering over these pages, which is the mark of a beautiful picture book. This story is one where the young sister gets sick. It's a great one if you have someone who is chronically ill in your family. The story is very open-ended though, so that you can have your own interpretation of what happens and apply it to your particular situation. But if there's a hard situation your child is going through, this is a great book to work them through some of those emotions. Our sound books are not only visually beautiful, but the music is beautiful. This is our calming book. We have several that have just beautiful classical music throughout them. I'll let that one just play, and this is our Carnival of Animals. Beautiful pictures of all the animals in the ocean. It's so soothing. For your young readers, we have wonderful Usborne storybooks, Phantom of the Opera, Little Mermaid, Aladdin, and Robin Hood. These have beautiful pictures inside for those new readers who aren't quite ready for chapter books, but I love that they are getting introduced to classic literature in here. All right, not just books to make them linger, but books to make them wonder, what could I be when I grow up possibly? Keeping us healthy and keeping things going features different kinds of jobs such as firefighters, EMTs, to nurses, to hospital workers, to dentists, to everyone who is working in this world. Once Upon a Timely and Oceanly are some of my favorite picture books. Again, these pages do not rip at all. They're harder, more firm for little hands, but it's a rhyming story with beautiful adjectives and adverbs throughout it. This one goes through all the classic fairy tales, and the pictures in it are just breathtaking. We have many illustrated unabridged stories. This is Alice in Wonderland and the Odyssey. We have many more. We've got Little Women, we have Robin Hood, so many different ones of these. They have beautiful pictures in them throughout at times, and they are completely unabridged. And here's a peek at the Odyssey there. If you want to introduce your kids to great classics, Usborne is the way to go. One of my favorite books of all time, though, is our illustrated fairy tales. These are collections of stories with gorgeous artwork on every page. You can read these aloud to your children before they're ready for this reading level. One more fairy tale series to mention is our Peek Inside series. So many of these, check them all out on the website, but they all have gorgeous flaps inside as you get to go over some of our very favorite fairy tale books. Okay, for those older readers, we have some brand new chapter books. Vlad, the world's worst vampire, goes to school, but he's really nervous about making friends there and fitting in because it's a human school and he isn't a human. And he even has his little pet bat tagging along, which is a little iffy as well for him. Hotel Flamingo is another great one. It has beautiful artwork. It's a graphic novel, so it'll really pull in your more reluctant readers if you're looking for something to encourage them. This is the first of our 4-book series there. Looking for a little mystery, we have McKenzie and Max. They are twins whose world is turned upside down when they're whisked off to London and learn that their parents are missing. It's a top secret mission for them. Some of my all-time favorites are Mapmaker. This reminds me of like a pirate story where they have to travel the world and make a map of places they've never been before, but it's a race and there's other ships they're competing with. Pauline Buster. This one reminds me a lot of Harry Potter. in that there are witches and beasts and monsters in this story, but Pauline Buster are best friends. It's a beautiful story of friendship where there are some hard lessons learned. And then last but not least, if you are looking for a mystery but set in historic times, this one, set in 19th century England, is one of my favorite mysteries for your older readers or even you as a parent, the Clockwork Sparrow series. I hope you were inspired to read with your kids, whether or not it was a chapter book, a collection, or a picture book. I hope you find something that will be a wonderful memory maker for your family.